Welcome back, everybody. If this is your first time here, you probably don't know that this is the #1 home improvement YouTube channel in the entire world. Now that we got that out of the way, I've got a great video for you. This shower door is the most popular shower door put in fix and flips. It's also popular with people who have lived in their house for a while and they're renovating it to sell. Now, why would you renovate your house right before you sell it? In a lot of locations in the United States, people are buying houses for $100,000 to $200,000 over the appraisal value. And it's got to look a certain way. These Californians that come with cash are only attracted to a certain look. That's why in the comments you'll see people saying, man, I see this type of tile everywhere. I see this shower door in every house I go to look at. It's because it works. If you're fixing and flipping, if you're selling, I go into more details at the end once it's fully installed, show you all the adjustments, things that I don't like, things that I do like. If you got questions, put them down below. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and check the links. Lots of links that are answers to your questions are also in the description box. Gotten these in the past where it took 3 different tries to get glass that wasn't scratched. So the packaging on this shower door kit seems pretty good. We'll check it out though. Can't be putting scratch doors in. So it's covered in plastic and has foam between it. The last one I got a couple years ago that I ordered online, it was not packaged this well. Okay, this is the door that moves, placed inside. Want to do that first. Got the guides laid out. I think it's going to go something just like this, where the fixed pane is to this half, or this third. It goes in there, then right there, and then the sliding portion of the door goes through there. So for this model, it goes from 52 to 56 inches. And I had to cut this much off because I'm 52 and a heavy 1/8. So I cut this off of here. You can see those little set screws right there. That sleeve slides off. And we'll get more into how these things work. Okay, I've been playing around with this, sliding it in, sliding it out, getting in, looking for everything from elbow room, make sure it's level, it's plumb. And what you do is you trace around these collars here with a pencil. Trace around these collars with a pencil. And then you take the whole thing out and you drill one hole in the middle of that circle and that circle. Then you install these brass threaded, slotted things. Don't know what they're called. I'll show you here in a second. But that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. And that door will hang on the inside. Will hang on the inside and roll back and forth. Those are the bumpers. So now I've gotten pretty far without breaking it. We're gonna take a short break to talk about today's video sponsor. It's called Tenant Cloud. It's a property management software system. Property management, the rental market, being a landlord and working for landlords is something that I'm an expert in. I've been working for landlords for 15 years. I've been a landlord for maybe 6 years. And I'm currently looking out of state to purchase another investment property. A lot of people are looking out of state to purchase investment properties. There's very few markets left in the country where you can get an affordable rental house. If you are a service professional, whether you are a house cleaner, a trim carpenter, electrician, a plumber, a handyman, you can find work through Tenant Cloud. It pairs up landlords and service providers. It's easy to get started. Create a Service Pro account on Tenant Cloud, set up your business profile, verify your account, and choose from maintenance requests matched to your profile. There's 2 plans to choose from. There's a free one that costs you no money, and there's a starter plan that's $45 a month. On the free plan, you're allowed to use 1 free bid, and on the starter plan, you can add up to 5 zip codes and use premium leads to find jobs near you. You can start your free trial. The links will be in the description. If you don't have a full schedule, this is a way to fill your schedule and find some new customers. We're gonna head back to the shower install. Did I break it or not? Did I get it right? Is it level? Does it open and close? Stay tuned to find out. Looks good. Right there. Just gotta hit it good. Woo! Almost snapped it. Shower doors 100% installed. The install was mostly smooth. I did have to mess around with this bar a little bit. trimming it to just the right length. I didn't want a whole bunch of extra slop inside this coupler here. The tighter this bar is to that little brass threaded mount, we'll call it a mount, the better. There's less pivoting action in here. So I got that touching. Perfect. I've installed a few of these and they've all gone pretty straightforward, like I said earlier. One thing to know is these are very heavy. And when you have, this sliding pane here, it's probably 60 pounds, 70 pounds. And see that? It's not like something you can whip open and close. I probably would not put this in an Airbnb or a rental. This is perfect for fix and flips. And I think it'd be nice in your own house. That's a big, heavy door. Smack. Smack. Adjustments. That's one thing that this is good for. I'll go on the back side and kind of give you a shot of these rollers here and how they move up and down. It's pretty simple. Just read the directions. It's designed for DIYers. There's about 140 photos on the Home Depot website of homeowners that have installed this in their own bathroom remodel. So this Allen wrench here, this Allen bolt, you loosen that, and then on the other side of the glass, there's a little ring there, and right up there, sorry the reflection, hopefully you can see it, there's a little hole. And you stick another Allen wrench in there and use it as like a little pry bar, and you rotate that ring that's on this side of the door, and that moves this whole thing up or down. Same thing up there. Where's that hole? See the hole right around there? You stick a little Allen key in there and you rotate this up and down, and when you get adjusted right, tight to the wall, then you snug down on all of these. Goes real tight to the wall, real easy to adjust. You can adjust this little weather stripping here to get the very final details just by pushing it out a little bit. You caulk the bottom there, and they want you to caulk both sides of this, which I did. There's another gasket right here that goes up tight to the tile. Now there's this piece here, this threshold. And that is just a water dam basically. And it sits in this little bracket which raises it up, and then it slopes downhill so it's touching on this side. Not ideal. This is pretty thin, maybe a 1/16 of an inch, but it does lift this side up and put that side on your sill there. So that's also got to get caulked. I caulked the bottom and the sides. That's the dam. Another thing to note, which I didn't find on the pictures, is how does this work so that water doesn't go through there. And you have two seals. Now this doesn't go all the way through and touch that. So it goes there on the door, and this one goes here, and there's really no way for it to get through. Again, go to the Home Depot website. That's where you would buy this. And you can see a ton of photos in a lot of different bathrooms, and it shows all the different configurations in the way that people have installed this. There are little caps that go on here. I got to screw on these little caps, and what those little caps also do is make it so that this bolt here can't back out on any of these. Over time, maybe they would loosen up. You could Loctite them so that they stay in there and there's no risk of these things working out and the door falling off, but I'm pretty sure you'd notice the slop in there if they were working themselves out. So why would you choose this over a custom shower door? If you're doing a high-end house, high-end could be 10 million or it could be 1 million. Some places high-end house is only $500,000 or $600,000. This is 1,200 bucks, and my line item for my own estimate was $1,000 to install this. For $2,200, you get a nice custom looking shower door. And it's the trend works with what's selling these days with the whole barn door sliding thing. It just looks high end, even though it's not really that high end. A lot of my customers in the past have nearly had a heart attack when we're going through the bid process, and I tell them I don't do custom shower glass. That's a subcontractor. That's a specialty trade to cut shower glass. I tell them it's gonna be, you know, $5 grand. And that's for like a two-sided shower. Something like this would only be $3,700 to $4,500 to have a nice frameless door. I would like one that opened. There's plenty of room here in front of the toilet. The toilet will sit right here. You could have the same fixed panel. You could actually shrink it down a little bit to get a larger door, but this still is a pretty good sized door opening. That's what I would like, is a door that opened like this. But that comes at a hefty price tag. Put down in the comments, have you used this door? Have you installed one of these in your flips or just in your business? Next phase is the floor. It's a tiny little floor. What are we gonna do with this floor? Click the subscribe button, click the like button, and tune in to see what we do to the floor. Don't you wanna see what the designers picked?